welcome to the commentary zone. This is part 2 of our TLC doubleheader today. On the docket, MILF Manor, or sorry about that, Old Lady Cottage, Season 2, Episode 5, How to Lose an Old Lady in 10 Days. Okay, so guys, here we go. It feels like they're giving us a twist every episode. I'm worn out with the twists. I really am.
But this is not. These aren't even really good twists, though.
I do like that. The twist for this episode was that they added 2 more gentlemen to the pot, and I love Chris's reactions. Like, who now? And
Right.
I mean, I could have brought an uncle up in here and gotten twisted with my uncle, but instead I got my dad.
Exactly. That was the funny part.
He was the most real on this particular episode, and he was like the MVP for me, because whereas other people were sitting down moaning and groaning on a couch and complaining about the situation, he packed a picnic basket and went undercover and snatched up his girl and took her on a special date. And
so what he did was he used the distraction of the new man to his advantage. That's what he did.
Oh dear. Why did I create a marker? Oh well, never mind.
That's what he did, though, which was very smart.
It was very smart.
Yeah,
it was very smart.
While everyone else was distracted with the new guys, he's like, okay, they're distracted. Let me just swoop on in over here. Because Jacob was in that mess too, like being all distracted, not being focused. And then he was like, oh, wait a minute. What's he doing over there? Hold up, huh?
But Jacob started off at the top of this episode with Ashley saying, I got to step up my game. But what does he do? He reverts back to being a child and sitting down and complaining about the situation instead of doing something about it. Chris got in his confessional and said, I'm the smallest of all 5 kids or something like that. He's like 7'1" and he's the smallest. I want to see the rest of those children. God. But you saw the perspective that he's been coming from. He's if he's the smallest, he's had to fight the hardest to get anything.
Right.
And he's got to think of creative ways in which to get stuff. I have to give him props for that. I really do. And he was doing it with Barbie. I mean, she's going to appreciate it.
Right.
It's not wasted on someone like Kelly. And that's Disco Mommy Kelly, not Kelly Mack. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. Let me get back to my notes. Here we go. All right. So basically, it's a new day. Anthony and Lynette wake up in the boom boom room. She thanks him for his services. We see his clothes on the floor. It was a good morning for them. Everyone else is getting breakfast or getting ready. Joey was so cute. He said he didn't think that anything would be more embarrassing than tantric yoga with his dad, but seeing his dad walking out of the boom boom room was on another level. Anthony says that it was a great date for him. I'm sure it was, boo. I'm sure it was. We see Jacob and Ashley talking about his little breakdown from the day before. And this is where Ashley tells him, okay, like, you got to bring your A game. And Jacob was like, I'm doing this. And I'm wondering if he's accustomed to women chasing him and him not having to work for it. He's not that cute. Just saying. That's my own opinion. That's my own opinion. You're very handsome to someone. But he is definitely threatened by the potential of a connection between Chris and Barbie. We see
he's too single-minded. That's his problem. He should be out there.
He should be trying to hit up all of the women.
Right.
It should be, yeah, but
if you look at him, he's like literally the only one focused on one person. Like literally.
Yep. Unless he's gossiping with them, then he's focused on all of them. Unless he thinks that Barbie is the neediest one, but she's not. I think he's underestimated Barbie.
Right.
Mm. Okay, we see Crystal, Lynette, and Christina in the bedroom together. Crystal is basically making a plan. It's gonna be tits out. She's going after Stacy. She's gotta, put out all of the wares, let him see what's on offer, because she's another one that's putting all of her eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There is a text message coming in to, I believe, Lynette. Was it Lynette? Can't remember.
Yes.
Anyway, it says they're going to heat things up. Everybody go upstairs, put on your togs, and come back down to the beach. We're going to have a beach day. Um, Everyone gets down to the beach. The boys are playing touch football, I guess. Some of the dads are just hanging out. I mean, it's like a really chill day. There's no food or anything. I think I saw like a very small charcuterie board, um, where Darren and Kelly Mack were talking. That's a surprising pairing for me, especially when I finally got to see the two of them together. On paper they would make a nice couple, but I think Darren is overcompensating his pivot. He's trying to stay away from the drama queens and going to the person who's the most calm and level-headed in the group.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see any chemistry there, not even from her side. I feel like Kelly Mack is just here to make breakfast smoothies and that's it. I cannot see Kelly Mack tonguing down anybody in the hot tub, getting her ass bit at any time, laying out under the stars, romancing with anyone in this house.
She doesn't give that energy.
I could be wrong, but that's just me. Let's see. Um, Chris goes into Barb first, and he gets a hug out of her. Jacob is looking on, pouting. Um, he says basically he lays his cards out. He says all's fair in love and war, and please let him know if anything changes. Barb is open. Barbie is open with him too. She says that she wants to take things slow, and I think he's okay with that. He's going on a charm offensive, in my opinion. He's willing to lead and follow. It would be unnerving for me, but I think Barbie likes that mess. Barbie in the end is just happy that she's got two boys after her. Next we see Jacob. He says he's a jealous person, but it's still very important for him to up his game. So he goes over to Barbie and he's talking with her privately. He admits to keeping his emotions bottled up. And Barbie says that she puts everything out on the table and she wasn't getting any communication from him. Barbie says that she has raised her son and she does not want a project. Good for you. You are not
Right.
what build it, Bob and Lynette. Let's see. She's having a dilemma between Chris and Jacob. She hugs. What did she say? Hug it out with Jacob, and gives him a kiss. Jacob automatically assumes more than what that kiss was, in my opinion. Chris says he grew up the smallest of five boys. That's yes, and I was shocked by that. I was shocked. But okay, where are the rest of his siblings? They should have brought them on the show. Never mind. I was just going down a different track. Okay. Disco Mommy is complaining that the boys are playing games instead of playing with the moms. We see Crystal and Stacy go for their walk. And she basically asks him on a date. She wants to know, what kind of women does he go after? And he's like, well, we know Stacy has a past. And he says since his divorce, he's been trying to change those natural instincts of his. And he's looking for like quality instead of quantity. and he really wants a relationship. I think like he was probably a hoe bag during
Mm-hmm.
his marriage, and now he wants something better. Um, let's see. She asked him out on a date. He says yes. I don't really think he's into her.
It doesn't. It doesn't seem that way because she's putting it on the table and he's not being receptive.
Is it bad of me to say that I feel like he's come on here more to reestablish a connection with his son than to establish anything with any of these women?
I think it's a fair assessment
Okay.
given what we're seeing transpire.
Hmm. Okay, so we see Lynette and Anthony hanging out. That just seems like friends at this point. Chris is telling everyone about Miles' dirty little secret of what he was doing in the back of an airport shuttle on the way to the airport. Um, Miles better be careful that he's not thrown off of this show because I don't see him going after anyone
Right.
anywhere. And you know there has to be an elimination beyond Jamie. Oof. Okay. Um, let's see. Then we see Darren and Kelly Mack. They share their mutual admiration for each other. Um, she was talking a lot of holistic mumbo jumbo, and much like Darren, I zoned out. Good lord. Let's see. Christina and Sam, they take a walk on the beach and they start planning a date for that evening. You know what I noticed most about Christina during this entire episode? One, she reminded me of like Jane Fonda with her exercise videos from the 80s. And two, her butt was dirty the entire time. I feel that this place that they're at, the sand is so dark. I feel it's in
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver.
Mm.
I feel it's on one of those private islands in Vancouver. Remember Real Housewives of Vancouver?
Yes.
I feel like this house is on one of those private islands.
Oh, Vancouver. Okay, Real Housewives of Vancouver was a whole mess, and I missed that show. I mean, it's a shame that they all hate, wind up hating each other and suing each other in court. Yeah, it would have been nice to see, and not, it would have been nice to see one of the ladies like divorce her husband and then
Mhm.
become a lesbian. That would be entertaining for me.
What will you just describe Kyle's supposed
So you think
storyline?
Kyle stole her storyline? That's a damn shame.
Oh my god. So let's see. Next up, we're seeing the jetty where these two guys are getting on the jet skis and they're zooming around and everyone's calling it Baywatch and blah 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 blah. Um, Chris is a hoot. Chris is like, who now? I enjoyed Chris this episode. I really did. Even though his teeth annoy me, I enjoyed Chris so much this episode. So these two guys zoom up onto the beach. Connor falls off of his jet ski, but David seems to have both feet underneath him. And they both come up from the ocean and they go straight and they say hi to the ladies. And Connor is the younger one, and then David is his uncle, and they party together. Woohoo! But I was very interested in David because he's in the oil and gas industry.
Mm-hmm.
He got money.
Yep.
For now. He has money for now. Um, let's see. I do notice that Joey and Anthony called them out and said, "So you only saying hello to the ladies? We're over here too." And I thought that was wonderful because like, okay, so you're here for the women, but you have to be cordial to everyone since you're in the
Mm-hmm.
house together. But Connor and David said that they're here for the women. They didn't come here to make friends with the other dudes, and if they get in the way, oh well. So they already think that they shit don't stink. Christina gets a text telling them to welcome Connor and David. The men are here to find romantic connections. They will have a double date for later tonight. Christina automatically starts flirting with the men, and she is going to sample everyone in this house. Everyone. She doesn't care. Sam, she don't care about you, because now all of a sudden the person that was only dedicated to the boys is hot for David, who's a daddy. So the two new recruits have to go and talk with each one of the ladies to see who they decide to take on the dates. So let's see. Connor selects Disco Mommy Kelly, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And David selects Christina. I think Christina just wants airtime at this point.
Of course she does.
Because she's been selected for all the dates. It's really interesting. And she's keeping like guys on the hook as well. So, okay, I guess you're playing the game. We see Joey, they go on their date. We see Joey, Chris, and Sam. And I think Miles. No, that's not yet. We see Joey, Chris, and Sam. They're all bitching about the new guys. And that's still on the beach. Connor says he's into fitness and nutrition. What's that mean? You're a gym rat? I don't get it.
No, he's a master trainer. That's what he said.
Oh, okay. So you know the definition of that. Good for him. It would be better if he could get a job with his uncle and get into oil and gas, but I digress. Let's see. Now he seems like a frat boy, though he has a business and a dog. Oh, he says that he actually has a business. Why did I say he seems like a frat boy? I swear I put down random thoughts.
Because he does this way. That's the way he comes across. He comes across as very young. I'll put it that way.
And it just seems like a checklist that he was checking off. He's like, I have a business and a dog. Anything missing? A wife. Like, it's just like something he has to check off, and he's not looking for a relationship. I don't know. It just came off really weird to me. I wouldn't have been attracted to that. Okay, none of these notes I have any interest in going through. Okay, so David selects Christina, and Connor selects Kelly, Disco Mommy. Gross. Let's see. I don't care. They go on the date. I didn't really pay attention during the date because my notes trail off. I did see that they have a dice game, and a lot of kissing crotches were involved.
God.
Okay. And I'm like, production, you ain't shit. And right. Kelly and Christina, I can see why they get picked for these dates, because none of the other women are going to agree to do this. Because exactly. How do you roll the dice twice and both of them wind up kissing crotches? Well, anyhow,
I want to know how many rolls it took for. Never mind. Okay, sorry, production.
It wasn't no rolling, because they just turned the dice the way how they want them and said, "Go, film, action." There you go. And then throw in audio overlay that the dice was moving right. on the table. It's just disgusting.
I was trying to give them more credit than that, but Devin had blown up y'all whole spot. Sorry, production. I tried to help you.
I have no faith in TLC or any of the production companies on TLC. So this is where we get back to the house and we see Joey, Sam, Jacob, and Miles. They're all sitting on the couch and they're like Sour Patch Kids. They're complaining, they're bitching and moaning, yeah, 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 yeah. And we see back at the restaurant, David's never been married, no kids, red flag for me. He wants kids. He'll have up to 7. He'll even do adoption. And Christina discloses, I think in her talking head, that she got sick when she was 35 and she can no longer have children. She likes her date with David. And she feels like the conversation flows very naturally. And she says she actually admits that she's still a little confused because she's still thinking about Sam. But based on what you said, your sexual cravings are, just go and get everybody. You can do it, girl. Next thing we see, Chris has a picnic basket in one hand and Barbie in the other, strolling in front of the couch at the house, taking his girl on an impromptu picnic. And oh my God, Jacob is so stupid. You, instead of stepping up, sat there like a Sour Patch Kid, complaining and moaning and groaning. Nobody thinks that that's attractive. Nobody. But anywho, he takes her down to the hot tub. He has wine, he has candles. It's super cute. She says that he made her feel like a dainty princess. Oh my God, my note says he's being an airhead. I have no patience for these young boys. He says that he might not be the brightest guy.
Very self-aware. I appreciate that about him.
Mm-hmm. But he's also making her underestimate him. I think that's a little bit of manipulation. He says that, but he came here with the best of intentions to find love. Chris knowing, she says that she finds with Chris knowing what he wants to be very sexy and that he wants her. And I guess she's implying that that's also sexy. Somebody wants you, Barbie. Good for you. She also recognizes that Chris has upped his game and that he could probably get the coochie. Stop. We don't need to think that. He says he hasn't found anyone in LA who's worth putting forward that time and effort. She says when she was his age, she used to date a guy in LA and she had a lot of fun. And then she said, "You can fly me out to LA," spoken like a true side chick. Go ahead, Barbie.
He's all, oh, so you like, you just told me like you wouldn't have a problem flying up to LA. She's all, no, I wouldn't have a problem with you flying me out to LA. That's a woman right there. No, she's all, no. She's all, no.
Side chick. I know of what I'm speaking. Side chick.
Stop it. Stop it, not the side chick.
I've picked up plenty of plane tickets at the airport. Gotten my confirmations via email for the hotel.
I ain't mad at it. I mean, there's like side chickenness. It can be a good business if you do it right.
I'm just saying, like, when you expect somebody to fly you somewhere, that's the if I'm in a real relationship, I'm more of contributing towards seeing each other. If I'm a by the by, you paying all expenses.
But that's fair.
This is a job at this point.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm basically, there's no expectations with the job.
Wait, but what you're saying is that, like, she's a former side chick, is what you're telling me.
I just feel the side chick energy with that statement, because basically it's a job and you expect compensation and incentive to do that job. Whereas if I'm in a relationship, I want to meet you halfway
Mm-hmm.
because I actually care, but I don't care about
I,
the other one.
she didn't. I didn't get side chick. I gave more. It gave me more companion vibes since the jump from
I want never no
stripper.
companion.
I was saying from her, she went from like it was an easy segue from stripper to companion.
I want never nobody companion. It was a job.
So
It
stupid.
wasn't never going nowhere to begin with.
Okay.
Get the ticket and the hotel ready, have a car service ready, and I've sent you what I want my incentive to be, and have that ready on the desk, the console, or the nightstand when I'm ready. And have a second, and I don't want no flowers, no wine, no hors d'oeuvres, no fruit, no nothing like that. It has to be something tangible with a resale value. And I've already sent you options. Let one of those be in that room for my arrival so that I can stomach you, and then a farewell tip. Thank you.
I can't stand you.
It's business. It's not going nowhere. And I'm giving you my good youth, my perky boobsicles, my high ass. Hello?
Oh my
I got a
gosh.
jewelry box full of compensation.
Hey, I'm not. I'm never mad at it. It's just hilarious.
But that's what, because I'm breaking it down to brass tacks.
Right. You know, no fluff
And
here, everybody.
and that's how I'm feeling with her. As soon as she said that, I was like, "Oh, I've said that. Okay."
I mean, I got. I mean, hey, I can't. I don't have that kind of experience. I can only go by what the teacher is saying. So,
No, but you, with these young boys, you have to say that because you got to pay to play.
mm.
I'm not coming.
And it's fair because they're not going in with any delusions. So,
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
And I know there's a lot of comments in there, guys. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna go through all the comments at the end. We're almost done. Let's see. While Barbie and Chris are in the hot tub playing with each other's feet. Thank God nobody sucked them. Yay, bonus. Um, Joey, excuse me. Joey and Sam are sitting on the upper deck spying on them. Um, no, it was Jacob. Sorry, Jacob and Sam. Who was out there on the deck? I know Jacob came out, saw it, didn't like it, and was pouting.
Right.
Let's see. Barb is asking if they should kiss, and Chris goes in. Joey tells Jacob that they're kissing. At this point, Jacob can't even watch, and Joey's giving him the play-by-play. Let's see. Oh, this is when Jacob admits that he kissed her 4 hours ago. What's that got to do with this? This cottage is full of DNA evidence of all of y'all doing all the things with each and every one of you. So that's not a big deal in my book. You're just being really childish right now. The two of them go back into the couch and they tell Miles and Sam what's going on downstairs in the hot tub. And Jacob says again, 4 hours ago on the beach, I was kissing her. And he said that Barbie initiated it. But she's initiating all her kisses because it
Right.
doesn't matter. It's just a kiss. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a marriage commitment.
He's acting like they're in a full blown committed relationship, and I'm not sure, I don't know where his mind is at. Like, if you're looking for that kind of relationship, why are you on this show?
But remember from, what was it, episode 1, where Barbie got into that argument with Crystal, and she said, this is the stage of the game where we're all getting to know each other, and that's what Barbie is doing, and he's misconstruing that. Again, a sign of immaturity. You need to go back to high school. because that's where you're coming from. I have no patience for
And
him.
have you noticed Ashley is nowhere to be found unless it's with Jacob.
Well, nobody's looking at Ashley either. Just saying. That's why I said both of them could go. Um, Joey says he knows where this night is going and it's not going to be pretty. I have a feeling that Jacob is going to like really ruin this night for Barbie because I feel that when they come back in from the hot tub, he's going to be like, me man, you woman, you my woman, kind of like kind of thing, very
Yeah.
immature. And that's not what this whole situation is about. Um, he should go home. He should go home. But that's the end of the episode, y'all. Let's get to your comments. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just going to go from the bottom. Should I go from the bottom? Okay. Steven says, if these guys think that they have a shot at the girl, they probably better man up, in my opinion. Women aren't property and the women are in control. Rodney says his hygiene better be right. Oh shit. Okay, Steven says, I'd be looking harder at the young men at this point. Joey is cute, but Anthony would be your Phil player, in my opinion. Joey slept with 35 women. Give me Anthony any day. Anthony got a business that's earning good money, no minus in Jersey. But Anthony is very charming to me. Mind you, I like them closer to death, but okay. That's just me. Production being young would stir stuff differently. That would be a challenge for the cast trying to factor in their youth. Oh, okay. Tracy says the Learning Channel must have all interns on production. What do you want for free labor? Oh, Jesus. I can't with y'all. I'm surprised David isn't too old for Christina. I was surprised at that. That's why I said I feel she's just trying to get airtime.
Right.
Because she was very firm in saying that none of the daddies was doing anything for her. She liked the boys. Now all of a sudden, David has beautiful eyes. Get out of here, girl. Allegedly, production are very young. Okay. How degrading. I did not need to see that. Yep, I agree. Totally casual, no commitment. Or business bros. Both of them seem like frat bros. Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if they do women together. That's how the new additions come across to me. I agree, Steven. The uncle plays hard. Oh yeah. She definitely came from the all you can eat buffet. Anthony just makes me David got money a lot and he has no commitments. Steven just put up a comment, right? Whether the women go young or with a daddy, none of them want to raise a child, in my opinion. You are so correct, Steven. The uncle looks like a party boy type. Yep. And one comment that he made, he said, somewhere Texas is where I lay my head or rest my hat for now. He seems very transient to me. Which made me wonder about his financial backing. Like, you're in the oil and gas industry. What does that mean? Like you said, you have a business, but what does that mean? Are you out on the rig? Or do you have an actual business? Like he was a little bit too vague for me. I want the last 4 digits of his social security number. I want his credit reports and I want his bank statements. Thank you. Tracy, and this ain't the place to build a relationship with your daddy. Stacy had his 5 minutes and now he's moved on. Ooh, okay. I remember kissing an old boyfriend on a bus at the airport. Looked up. I think he was putting on show. Oh, okay. He's not in this at all. Okay, Farmata. I didn't realize I missed Seeking Sister Wife video. I didn't get any notification, and I'm also. Oh, I'm sorry, Farmata. Oh, just remember that we come on usually at 3 o'clock Eastern time, and that's about 5 hours ahead for you. I'm thinking. I'm sorry you missed it. Hopefully you'll be able to catch it on the replay crew. If you didn't get a notification, unsubscribe and then resubscribe to our channel, and then click all notifications and see if that helps. Okay, love. I'm sorry about that. You know, YouTube can be finicky. Stacy might like. Oh, I was thinking the same thing. He might like white women looking at mouths. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ciao. I didn't want to say nothing. Thank you so much, Ryan, for saying that. I got that day. Chris's brothers must be built like football players if he's the smallest. That was crazy to me. I want to see all of those boys. All of them. Might be some tasty morsels in there. I'm back for the silver hair foxes. Oh, Jesus. It's Old Lady Cottage. Okay. Maybe I'm surprised at the self-confidence level and how low it seems to be for a lot of the people. Maybe that's why everyone going for her. Kelly gonna get her a PJ salesman though. I don't think she is. I don't see Darren being interested in her past, the breakfast smoothie. That's about it. Not the arse bite. Yes. Booty bites coming to a store near you. Booty bites. Darren sells planes and Kelly Mack is in the Mile High Club. So what? If you want to be a contortionist, go right on ahead. I agree with you about Kelly Mack. Barbie's my favorite. I'm sure she'll love that. Hi, Barbie. Which is kind of odd because at first I didn't like her, but something about how she carries herself, it seems genuine to me. You know what? She does come across genuine because she is upfront in what she's telling these men. And it's relatable. The rest of them, not so much. Not so much. Hey, Black Lavender. Were you all monetized for last week's video? Yes, it was monetized, but they're not putting it out in the algorithm. So I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this show. This is like our worst show that we recap. If it's not being demonetized, it's not going in the algorithm. But we enjoy watching it because you know what? I will be going to the Old Lady Cottage soon enough. It's always nice to see a friendly name in the YouTube street. It makes me feel a little more comfortable. Oh my gosh, so cute. Let's see. Auntie says with nuclear energy, you travel could be the same with gas. Huh? Okay. Barbie isn't that hot. She isn't, but she has a quirky character that to me seems endearing to a lot of people. And she's funny. She doesn't take herself too seriously, like Kelly does, Disco Mommy. I think she's like out of all the women in that house, I think she has the personality that I would gravitate towards. Like I could see myself going out and having a drink with her. Maybe Jacob is British cute. Stop making excuses. You know what? When I was looking at Jacob yesterday, because I was doing the thumbnails, I was actually looking at him and saying that if he had a long wig, he would make a really pretty girl. And that's all I got out of Jacob. In between his bitching and moaning. Let's see. What? Kelly Disco can leave? You don't like Kelly? Oh. Okay, so let me scroll back down here. New comments. Oops. Okay, I think Barbie has a charisma about her, and that makes her likable. Yeah, yeah, she's likable. And whereas Disco Mommy isn't. And Christina is, I don't like her much either. I'm not really feeling Lynette. And that's probably because she went to the boom boom room with Anthony.
Mm.
And Kelly Mack, she's neither here nor there for me because they give her 5 words every other episode. It's not enough for me to make a judgment. It really
Right.
isn't. I like Jamie though. I like Jamie because she was open to opportunities. And I think that's what this show was supposed to be about. And I really feel like they should have had her still on the show. Steven says, and Barbie was the chutzpah to act on her desires, the way she kissed the guy right in front of Kelly. And during the mud pit, she played with the abs. I like that quality. Yeah, she has a really nice personality. I'll give her that. I wasn't making excuses for Jacob. You know how there's trailer park hot. I was just thinking maybe Jacob. He could be, he could be. It's just that he's so young for me, and I just wouldn't even waste time looking at him. Maybe if he got older, I'd look at him, but then I'm looking at his dad too. I'm not really digging his dad. Maybe I'm just judging on the bank account. Maybe that's it. But I usually am into an accent. I really do. But these two aren't rubbing me the right way, quite honestly. Jacob is so needy though, and that's not cute. No. And Barbie says she doesn't want a project. She's already raised her son. I feel with
Right.
Jacob, she's falling into what she says she doesn't want. You
Right.
know? Um what else? I don't think anything else happened. That was it for this show. I have to go and watch episode 3 of UK right after this. I can't deal with watching 3 episodes all in a row. She just he's just all teeth too. I think Ashley is a hot silver fox though. Okay, so here's my breakdown of the two. Yes, he has a lot of teeth. Um his teeth to gum ratio, it scares me. Um and that's Jacob. Ashley, I would have liked Ashley if Ashley was really successful at rugby and had a bank account to match. But Ashley is more successful at his trainer business online. And for that, he's a thumbs down. No dog. No can do. 7 Up cuts up. They have renamed Sprite in our comments section, Jamal. He is now officially 7 Up.
I'm so mad.
We have so much to discuss regarding that. Jamal and I have already been talking about it and texting about it. It's a mess. I know I tell you guys every week, bring your notes. Bring your notes. There will be thorough discussions about these idiots. And I haven't seen Chicken yet, so I'm assuming that Chicken's in episode 3. If, as someone said in the comments, they might be the most normal, rational ones in this group. scary. I couldn't find the first episode of 90 Day UK. What? How so? Wait a minute. Are you serious? Can
Yeah,
anyone else help her?
it was on
Remember,
the. I see it
Farmada's in the UK though.
was. Oh, I was because I watched on Discovery Plus with no problem, and they're all three there.
Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if Daily Motion has it. 90 Day Fiance UK. What season is this? Season 3, right?
Right. Yeah, Chicken's not in part three. Just so you know,
So where's Chicken?
we haven't got to them yet.
What?
Probably episode 4, most likely.
Shit. Uh Wait. That's season 2. Um Hold on. Season 3, episode 1. Go. Oh, they only have up season 3, episode 3.
Where? Daily Motion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, piss.
Yeah, that's why Discovery Plus. It just makes my life easier. That's weird.
Farmada.
Daily Motion normally is pretty good about that kind of thing, though.
They have episode 3 on here, but I don't see episode 1 or 2.
Let's see.
Let's see what Farmada is saying. There's a Nicole and Muhammad 2.2. Oh, who do you think is who's that on this episode? Nicole and Muhammad 2.2. Chicken Jose is not in episode 3. Oh. Where do they find these people? The bin. That's where they find these people. I guess we won't get Baby Chicken until episode 4. You know that's the only reason why I want to watch them, because the little baby chicklet. The Mange of Zers, you could restream it on your other channel. Steven says you could restream it on your other channel.
Probably, and they strike me.
Oh.
TLC loves to strike people.
Okay. I've watched episodes 2 and 3 on Daily Motion. Okay. Have you done a search on YouTube to see if they have episode 1? It might be a shitty version of it, but they might have it. Is it good? 90 Day UK. Steven, it is good. It is good. But if you don't have Discovery Plus or Max, don't worry. You'll watch it vicariously through our show. We'll watch it for you and then tell you all about it. Okay? The blonde girl named Nicole who married the Egyptian. Tahir. Ooh, that's a mess. That is a mess. I have a lot of opinions on that. That is a mess. I live in rural area. I just listen to YouTube or this channel. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Auntie. We appreciate that. Nicole and Tahir. Oh, never mind. Farmada, WF messaged you on IG about potential shows. Did you message the commentary zone on IG? Jamal, you're in charge of that. Go and answer Farmada's messages. We're gonna get the messages, Farmada. We're sorry. Sounds like a plan. Perfect. We got you covered, Steven. We'll tell you all of the stupidness that go on these shows.
I think she DM'd you directly.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My Instagram, I hardly go on there. Let me see. I'll look it up after the show. Okay, my love? I'll look it up. Okay. So guys, This is it. This was Old Lady Cottage, which I suspect is in Vancouver. Um, Tomorrow we will be doing 90 Day Fiance, Love in Paradise, and 90 Day Fiance UK. So it'll be a 90-day all the way Friday. Yay! Jamal, any final thoughts on this dumb show?
No, we're good to go.
Awesome. Okay, so guys, see you tomorrow. Be prepared for a long haul. Um, 3 p.m. Eastern is Love in Paradise. 4 p.m. Eastern is UK.
Oh wait, Farmata says it's on the channel IG, but I don't see a message from you, Farmata. I was just in the IG chat. Let me
No,
see
it's
something.
the channel IG.
Let me see something. No, I don't see it, Farmata. Let me just double check.
Farmata, who are you messaging? When you know it has
Yeah.
to be us.
Mm-mm.
Uh-oh. It's in Ontario, north of Toronto, in Barrie. That's where this house is. It's in Barrie. Wow. But then again, I guess they couldn't afford the islands off of Vancouver. But I just said Vancouver because a lot of filming takes place there.
Right.
I messaged 2 weeks ago. Oh, I'm sorry, Fermata. Could you send us a new message, please? We love you if you did, and we're sorry we didn't catch it. I'm not sure what happened. Bye, Auntie. Oh, good luck at the doctor's office. Okay, we're shutting off now. Come back tomorrow. Farmata, remember 3 p.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. Eastern will be the shows tomorrow. Just add on 5 or 6 hours for wherever you're at in the UK. All right, y'all. Until next time. Bye.